bliss.
On the
Hey,
God.
you ain't know how we go.
Go.
Coffin, call me on the spot. Smoking roaches in the building, and you got to keep it hot. Catch us live on YouTube and the Spotify. Beat the block. Numbers going up. We in the game, so it ain't no stop. Club is smoking roaches, so you want me when the next F drop. Follow, like, and share, and for sure.
Yeah. Welcome back to the Smoking Roses podcast. I'm your host, Cody the Comic. My partner in crime in the building,
Mr. Robert Coffee. No,
it's
that ain't
Robert today, huh?
It's Robert Coffee. You got to break it down into syllables. We gonna get it together one of these goddamn weeks, bro. I swear to God, I am.
Now you breaking it down. You breaking it down for the IRS. You waiting for your tax check. He said Robert Coffee.
When they sign that check, I want to make sure I had the right name on that drink, man. I ain't having any problems.
You don't want to send it to Rob Coffee House. That'd be your only address.
Nah, I don't know who that is, bro. I don't know. That dude is Rob Burt. First name Rob, middle name Burt, last name Coffee. Make sure you say it all together.
Coffee.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, no hyphens, no nothing.
No nothing at all, bro. Just strictly what it is. You know how I do.
Man, how you feeling, bro?
Ain't nothing. Same old, man. Back for another week, man. I'm excited, man. Getting closer to that time, man. It's getting closer, man.
You know it's coming.
Spring.
You know it's coming. Hey, first off, I got to shout out the one big thing. Great news to the Smoking Roses and the Smoking Roses family that's been with us for a little while now. You know, just from the beginning. We'd like to say and show big love to our first sponsor. And they are family to the Smoking Roses podcast. They've been supporting from, day one since they linked with us. We've had one of the owners as the guest on the show. Shout out to my man Ant. But Barnes Landia is the official sponsor for the Smoking Roses podcast. So, man, don't worry about us, y'all gonna see the brand backing us up all over. We love the support we get from Barnes Landia, and we work so hard. Just hoping for this day to come. Just want somebody to sponsor us, somebody to hear us, and like our content and want to support the brand.
Definitely.
The next level is really through the situation that we are with Barnes Landia, and we want to let people know it's not just a brand, it's not just clothing brand, it's not. They offer so much. Any artists out there that's really trying to promote their brands and build a empire. It's so many avenues through their creativity and how they take your ideas and just give it life. And me and Rob been messing with these guys for a minute, and it's definitely official now. So reach out to the show. Catch us on all platforms if you want links with Barnes Landia. Y'all need a real family to come through and support y'all. We're here to stamp the brand. So
that's for sure, man. We proud to finally have some sponsors, man. And like I said, they definitely, like Cole said, they definitely help you out in the marketing, merchandising, anything you need. These young cats, man, will definitely put you in the right position, man. So follow us on Instagram and social media and all that, and we'll link y'all up, man, and get everybody down with the schooling, man, so we can all come to the next level as young entrepreneurs, especially as Black young entrepreneurs trying to do something, man.
That's all.
Big shout out to Barnes Landia once again, man.
Yep. How you feeling though? How was your week, Cole?
I feel great, bro. I'm always feeling good, man. I had a great week, man. Everything was going well. All the dots connecting, man. I'm just smiling, bro. I can't help but to be happy right now, bro. That's how I'm feeling.
That's good. You gotta ride the wave, homie. They say it's World War III. This got to be the best World War we done had, because I ain't complaining right now.
I ain't complaining at one time. I still ain't see my explosion yet, but I'm still gonna wait on it.
Hey, we are the explosion. Why not be what you asked for? Why I gotta be a negative explosion? Why can't it be an explosion of positivity? Like I'm about to spark this up and explode this in
the yeah, I bet you is, nigga.
Why can't it be those epic proportions of weapons of mass destruction? Shout out to everybody that's sparking up with us today, coming on through with the Smoking Roses podcast. This is Women's Month. We do have a beautiful guest in the building today. We're gonna bring her up in a few seconds. But
before you get started,
Rob,
because I see you about to
go
jump
ahead,
right
Chuck.
into it, bro.
Yeah,
You
I was
already
about
talking
to.
about the weed
Now I
already.
was about to
to
ask you to get
blasted.
into.
Nah, we gonna get it too. See, great
Yeah,
minds think alike when we think alike. You
yeah,
understand what I'm saying? And like I always ask you, we grow good, we
yeah.
smoke good, homie. What you smoking down to the roach, bro? I know you got something good over there.
Man, I'm smoking some shit called the motherfucking Thundercat. I don't know if it's Lion though or one of them motherfuckers, but this shit here knocked my ass out. I was talking to you about 2:30, right? Man, on the joint talking networking on Instagram. Some said log out of Instagram.
See,
I cut on Tubi. I'm watching Tubi. Some said, man, fuck Tubi. Go get something to eat. When I
I
got
told
something to
you.
eat, came, ate half my food, hit another one of
Mm-mm. See, look at he done messed himself up. He done got so high, he done messed his daggone on screen up. See, god damn, you back? I take a pause break. I guess he, I guess Cole done bumped himself out of there. He done got so daggone high. So we're gonna give him time to come back on here, man. But what I'm smoking down to the roaches week, I actually got me some daggone. I got some. I had to go back to old school. You know, I always stay with my old school. I don't be trying to switch it up too much. So I actually got me some Jack Herrera this week. It's always a daggone sativa because you know how I do. Because I ain't anybody trying to fall asleep like Cole. Cole over that joint falling asleep. He almost missed getting back onto the podcast today. I had to call him and see where he was at. He ain't getting back on here, so he messing up everything, man. And then, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say when I smoke the sativa keep you up and keep you energized and keep you going. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm definitely smoking down to the road. We're going to try to get Cole back on here in a few seconds and see what's going on with him. But please stand by, people, for one moment, please. Okay, we back on here. We gotta wait for Cole to come back on. I think his laptop went out or something like that. So we are having a little technical difficulties with that. As a matter of fact, speaking of which, he's coming back on here right now. So it's actually perfect timing. Cole, man, come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. You making us look bad, bruh. Come on, dog. Get it back together. Come on, we're gonna wait for you. There you go. Now look, we ain't got he
bruh.
back on here.
It all shut down on the show, bro. I ain't had no dealings with that. The same thing happened to you last week. Don't do
Yeah, I
me
know,
like that.
right? I know. Well, I said what I
Hey.
had to say, so I'll fix it off in the editing and all that good stuff. Anyway, bro, bring up the guest that we have today because we do have somebody special. She been sitting online probably laughing at us because we done clonked out and paused and everything in the world. So bring on our next.
Yeah, we on some hood shit. We fairly warn people that we operating on some put together hood shit over here. So if they want to donate to the and support to get us some equipment.
The Smoking Roaches podcast.
Don't get mad. We having fun over here.
Yeah, that's what hot niggas do. Shit just
without no further ado, I'm gonna bring up a young lady, very funny. I've had the pleasure to meet her during COVID season, when we were stuck in the house and comedians had to go out and find other comedians because we couldn't go get on the stage. And she was a very funny young lady just on social media from Facebook, but I met her on Instagram, was just getting on lives with her. She always reposts my content and just pop and show love. But we got one special tonight, and she coming straight out of Georgia by way of Alabama originally, but she in the building tonight. Miss Comedian Shaquana, welcome to the building, sweetheart.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. I appreciate that. Y'all, something wrong with Coley.
There we go.
I told you.
He go missing on us.
I told him. Yeah. I told him.
My bad. It was Rob last week, then it's me this week. So
I think it might be the Illuminati watching us when we say certain stuff. Y'all always clicking us out of here, man.
I'm feeling good. I'm my health is getting a whole lot better. Got diagnosed with asthma. Had to figure that out a little bit. So so they done switched up my inhaler. They done put me on steroid inhaler. So I'm doing good now, y'all.
That's good.
I had to figure that out before I get back on stage.
That's right. That's right. Speaking of getting on stage, Miss Quantum, please tell us a bit about yourself so the people that don't know who you are can know who you are.
Well, y'all, I am originally from Phoenix City, Alabama, but now I reside in Columbus, Georgia, a whole hour and something from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm the oldest
from the South with that accent. Jesus Christ, that accent, Southern child. Ooh, Lord, child.
Look, I done adopted the doggone Chicago accent because now I don't even say car no more. I say car. Because I done listen to that bald head of them. I said car. I'm like, my brother said, when you start saying car?
I know, right?
You ain't from Chicago, child. You from girl. So yeah. But I'm the oldest of four. I hate being the oldest of four.
Okay.
I started my comedy career in 2021, December 14th to be exact.
Okay, fairly new. That's what's up.
Yeah, so I'm a baby in this thing. Yeah.
So you got some time now. It's 2026. Once you pass 5 years, you're official. You're official.
Man, look,
in the comedy world, after about 5 years, so you considered as a veteran now. So you are a veteran in the game now because you got the younger class, then the class right behind you coming up asking you questions and stuff. So you are definitely a veteran. What made you want to do stand up?
Well, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I've always wanted to be a doctor. I told my mama this when I was a kid. I said, Mama, I want to be a doctor. Just didn't know what kind of doctor I could be as a person in a wheelchair. So as I got older, I said, okay, comedy, comedians are considered the world's doctors. So this is what really made me want to do it. And then I had people like me that, got, dreams, but don't know how to go about wanting to live their dreams. Right. So I said, well, let me start living mine and help somebody behind me live theirs, despite their disability.
I'm glad you brought that up too, Shaquana. So really break it down to us because you have a few battles against you, and I love this as you as a person. We had so many side conversations on just your strength and confidence gives people like me strength and confidence. You have a triple threat against you. You have to deal with living a life of being disabled, being a black female, indigenous, whatever you call yourself, but you know who you are, and being a woman on top of that. How does those things affect you in comedy, or have been challenges to you in comedy, and some of the things you've just used that to set as hurdles to just push across and get over, just having to deal with those things personally? How do you look in the mirror and look?
It's been some hurdles, like as far as like getting on stage, and you got a lot of comedy clubs that's not conducive to people that are in wheelchairs. Just like Uptown Comedy Corner. The first time I went to Uptown, I featured for the legendary Teddy Carpenter. And he made sure that the host and one of the waiters lifted my chair up and put me on stage. Because if you ever been to Uptown, you cannot sit to the side of that stage because can't nobody see you.
Can't nobody see you. You got to get up there.
See you. They can just hear you. So he made sure I got my butt up on that stage. And I told the host, I looked him dead in his face. I said, you drop me, I'm a kid.
Right.
He said, look, I ain't trying to have
He know you wasn't
kill.
lying.
I wasn't lying. Look.
He know you wasn't lying.
Shoot, cause look, I have a bat that I take out of town with me just in case I need to beat the shit out of somebody. Look.
Not the out of town bat. Hey Rob.
Hey
Rob.
Out of town bat.
That's some country shit right
we
there.
ain't got no out of town. We got out of town Mason, out of town Bryce Knuckles. We ain't got no out of town bat. We ain't
look, I got a whole out of town bat.
Yeah, them damn Southerners will pop you upside your head so goddamn fast. My grandma, look, my grandma is from the South, and every morning before we get up, she wants us to wake up early in the morning to clean our house up. Here come that cane, get the flying. If y'all get your ass up in here and clean my damn house, here come that cane, get the flying.
Yeah.
Thank you. So it's
I'm surprised.
Go ahead.
So it's been some obstacles, you know. I got left in a car by myself. With the windows down, the car unlocked. The female left me. Cause I was getting ready to go. I wanted to go home. I had been in Atlanta since 12 o'clock that evening, the day before, and I was just ready to go home. And she decided to just put me in the car and go back in the club to hang around another dude. And I'm like, you know what? So
damn.
So that's been traumatizing, and people fail to realize that's a disability hate crime to leave a person that's in a wheelchair in your car and knowing they can't go nowhere.
That's like a child.
Thank you. And
that's like leaving a child in the car.
Thank you. People don't realize that, and some people fail to realize just because I'm grown. Yeah, I'm grown, but you cannot leave me in a car by myself unprotected. You just can't do that. Because if you don't take, and I ain't forgot, this is back in 2023 after my sister got killed. So it's kind of hurtful.
Yeah, especially when somebody leave in a car like that, like they forget all about you. It's just one more lump on your shoulder that you got to deal with when you already dealing with enough, trials and tribulations that already in your life. You know what I'm saying? You just mentioned if you wanted to talk about it, you just mentioned about your sister. If you want to speak on that a little bit, or I don't want to bring up any bad memories if you don't want to. I'm
still dealing with it. Okay. She was murdered.
You could just shout her out, and that's all.
My sister, Ramisha.
Yeah.
She was murdered.
Okay. Sorry if I touched a nerve. I apologize. I was just okay. We comedians, we still got to keep it funny. So we gonna bring the joy back in here. You know what I'm saying? Right. How was it? Switching it back up?
We still emotional.
How was it opening up for Teddy Carpenter?
Man, let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell you how it happened. When I started going to his live, he didn't even know I was a comedian at all.
Okay.
I was just talking junk with him until one day a comedian that I used to deal with came up on the live and told Teddy that I was a comedian. And Teddy was like, "You is?" And I was in college at the time. So his gift to me was, as long as I graduate, he would give me 5 minutes on his stage. If I don't graduate, he's not gonna give me 5 minutes.
Right.
So he gave me those 5 minutes, and man, I had a ball.
I'm sure.
Like I did, because he had 2 shows. He had 2 shows, and he let me do both of them shows.
Oh, that's dope.
And I was like, what?
Yeah. That's when the bug bit you. Now you addicted to it. Now you can't stop now.
I can't stop. It's in my blood. I'm like Yeah, he's an OG. And we all grew up listening to Teddy, watching Teddy. So Yeah, we grew up.
Teddy was one of the first mainstream comics I ever performed in front of too. He was a great, he a great DMV, and
he OG.
So comedian, just keep going. It don't matter. Once you got your talent, keep going. And shout out to Teddy Carpenter. I got a funny Uptown story because that's crazy. I got on Uptown opening up for Michael Collier, and then Universal line things where I met him.
Right. Oh Lord, he done froze
Right,
up.
and did my thing in front of him. So shout out to Omen, right?
Right.
Yeah. Hey, Carter, your joint froze up, so we couldn't hear the story. But that was the
Oh, my
same
bad.
time when you had when you had missed your plane down when you was in Atlanta and got stuck there in Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
God,
check.
yeah.
I'm back.
Yeah. Tell them that story.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got you.
Oh yeah, I had the pleasure to open up for Michael Collier when I got line, and it was just align things for you like that, especially in comedy,
Right.
and I always testify to that. So it's beautiful to hear that you have an Uptown story too. You talking about the old Uptown by the railroad tracks, right?
It was 30 minutes from the airport.
Yeah, I think that's the
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, that's the one. The
I
one that
think
they
that's the
just
one. Yeah,
closed.
that's the old one, the original.
Yeah, the one
Yeah,
that
the
they just
original one.
closed.
Yeah, because I've been to the I've been to the new one. It's like in a strip mall. So yeah. Shout out to Uptown, to the old Uptown, to the
That's the
new
one I was
Uptown.
at. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the one that was in the strip
Mm-hmm.
mall. I think that's the one where I was at. But man, I tell you, I've been to Uptown so many times. That was home. Like all them
Yeah.
pictures on the wall, you could just
Yeah.
feel the spirit of everybody that's been to Uptown. I'm like, God damn,
Yeah.
this is where the
It was
OGs.
a pleasure.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
One thing I can say about Atlanta,
Mm-hmm.
Shaquana, when we left DC, Atlanta was the first major city me and Rob hit. Well, we could include Baltimore, but that's like home. So it's like almost practice when we go to Baltimore.
Right.
But Atlanta was the first city that we got plane tickets, man, and it was no intentions to do comedy.
Mm-hmm.
But when we got there, I had some connections down there and end up doing up I did Uptown, but we ended up doing a few rooms down in Atlanta. And Atlanta was just so opening and welcoming to the out of town, just the vibe. They said, "Oh, y'all from DC." It was almost like a pass and a badge of honor for them
Right.
to want to put us on their stage. And
Right.
every time I go down there, I try to show them as much as love I can. There's no other city outside of DC I can say that really just grabbed us from the beginning and showed that love. And y'all always
Right.
welcome back. All people should type. And if we went, showed us love. Still to this day, we've taken like last several years, just networking and doing comedy shows down there. And,
Right.
I can't wait to take the Smoking Roaches down there now. So we
Right.
got something to really bring Atlanta and put on a few artists that we've met down there over the years
Right.
on. And, so.
I come down now when y'all come. Sure.
One thing, I love the South.
Yeah, hell yeah, I love
Yeah,
the South.
I
man.
got
Love
you.
it. Is there anybody else that you performed with or
It's
performed
a
in front
different.
of, or somebody else that you've met in comedy that you've always wanted to meet?
I've met Delay, but I was not a comedian at the time when I met Delay. I just went to his show just to see
Okay.
him in person. But I have done
Okay.
comedy with comedian Baldhead Phillips. If y'all don't know who that is, y'all need to
Nope.
find out who Baldhead is. Like
Okay.
Bald
that
head.
man is
Shout out to
funny.
Bald Head.
Man, I've done comedy with Baldhead. I've done comedy. I want to do. I want to share the stage with Steve Brown. I want to share the stage with Doodoo Brown. I want to share the stage with Lab Love. These are the comedians that I grew up watching. You know what I'm saying? So I want to, and I got to meet Hope Flood.
Oh yeah, she's dope.
Oh, she's funny.
She had the
Yeah,
women
Hope
festival
cool.
out in California every year.
Yes.
Women in Comedy Festival.
Yeah, she told me,
I
love.
I work with Hope. Yeah, Hope funny.
Yeah, she is hilarious. I met Miss Tina Graham.
Yeah.
I call her the godmama of
Tina
comedy.
funny.
Yeah, that's what everybody call her, Miss Tina Graham. Everybody call her the godmother. She done touched elbows with all the comedians that's out here.
I got a picture with her, and she told me I better come back.
Yeah, no doubt.
I
No
said,
doubt.
yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's
all you
always
Yeah,
get.
Tina always been respectful.
Yes.
That's
So
always cool when you get respect from the veterans and people that's been in the game for a while and they see your talent and see you coming up and always want to show you love. So that's always dope to always be able to get that experience.
yeah.
Who do some of the famous comedians that you grew come up with? Like, who's your top 5?
Steve Brown, Teddy Carpenter, Lav Love, Rodney Perry,
Okay.
Some more.
Okay.
Like I watched these 5, but I watched.
Did you watch her special?
Huh?
Did you watch some
Did
more
you watch
special?
some more special? Her new
I
special?
haven't watched it yet, but I'm gonna watch it because I've been hearing about how good it is, and I have got to watch it. So I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, she did pretty good.
Yeah.
She took her time on it. She did pretty good.
That's what everybody keeps saying.
Yeah, she still got it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So.
You can really see that she's getting comfortable, definitely set in her just who she's gonna be for the rest of her career. She's never changed her style, but to watch her 20 years, 25 years later to just hone the style. Same thing watching Mike Epps and Dave Chappelle and Cat Williams now, just watching these guys after 20-some years and 30 years, and just we grew up on these guys and to share, some of the same stages they've already crossed.
Exactly.
To me, I feel like it's just like passing the baton in a track race, and just to watch them is still there, and that shows us we may still bump into them and may get on shows with them, but if not, it's still great to have them as the muse. Okay, they still around, they still doing it. I gotta keep going. It's still great to have them is around doing what they doing, because we don't have Sinbad like we had. Shout out to Sinbad. He was one of my favorites. Damon Wayans ain't doing comedy. He one of my favorites. Eddie Murphy ain't gonna give us another special. It's a lot of other comics that just stopped or just not, keeping going. Martin trying to bounce back, y'all. I say Martin in the boxing gym and he doing comedy.
Hey, y'all better be doing a special. Yeah. I heard Martin might drop something.
Yeah. I want him to come back so bad. Oh my God, I want Martin to come back.
And it's healthy for comedy where we see our vets just show us that comedy is what they always said is a never-ending art form. You can always do this to the day they put you on the ground.
Yes.
Keep going. You haven't told your funniest joke until you hit the dirt. So keep going. And that's why I chose comedy. I'm 18 years in. I chose comedy 18 years ago because somebody convinced me. They said you can be an old man sitting in a wheelchair, shit in a colostomy bag. As long as you got your sense of mind, your memory, and you can still talk, and people will still laugh. Keep going because you got it. He told me, he got on me. My gym, I try to every comedian I come across, man, keep going. We in a fraternity, we in a sorority, we in a special class of artists. Like you said, we are the doctors of the world. We can't cut on you. You can bump your knee, get shot, anything. If a comedian walk in a room, we might can wake you up out of a coma with a funny joke. So
Thank you.
Yeah,
everybody. Keep your tools sharp. That's all you can do. Keep your scalpel, and keep good nurses around you. I mean, a good team around you. Keep good people to keep you motivated in this game, because it's a lonely road. It's just like the sport of boxing. It's a lonely man's road. When people not laughing, can you deal with that part? When your jokes is not hitting, can you deal with that part? Can you question yourself and rechange things that's just not working? We get so into our ego sometimes, and we tend to forget to let go. So just hearing you, Shaquana, through all your trials and tribulations, it's still getting done. The work's still getting done. Like we've always talked, girl, keep going. If I'm laughing, so I know somebody else laughing. You got a funny motherfucker like me laughing. Let's go.
Cause I would go to Coley and say, "Look, I quit." He said, "You what?" I said, "Nah."
Shit, I dare you. I dare any comedian come in my circle say they quit. Quit what? You must quit smoking Newports or something. You ain't quitting comedy.
Right.
I ain't gonna let you.
Over here.
He said he gonna tell me, you quit drinking. What else you done quit?
Shaquana, Rob done told me he quit so many times every motherfucking year. Then this nigga bounce back. Oh yeah, I got this new set right here. Yeah, man, it's 20 minutes. He go hit that shit. He said, yeah, I'm back. I think I'm back. He John Wick of comedy. This nigga back, and then he ain't back, but he back.
You got to keep it switched up on him.
So,
man, I done told Coley at least 25 times, nigga, I quit. He be like, nah.
Oh, yeah.
But you can't quit though, because it's such a it's so beautiful and it's so exciting when you're getting out there and you're making people laugh that you never know what they could have been previously going through. And to make someone laugh like that is, you don't know how magical it is for somebody. You know what I mean? So as many times as we think that we can just cut it off and stop when we want to stop, sometimes it ain't even about us. You see what I'm saying? It's just a bigger picture than us up there telling jokes sometimes, you know what I mean? So as many times I say I want to quit, I don't think I ever stop doing stand-up. I might stop for a little while or something like that, you know, readjust myself, but I'm always gonna come back to the stage
to live some life.
Because I had to quit a little bit, like I told you, after my sister got killed, then my mama, she passed, my birth mom, she passed. So I said, let me take a break. Jesus is trying to tell me something. Let me just take a break and regroup. And then I got back on stage last year, and then I developed this cough that I didn't know where the hell it came. I thought I had COVID at first. My mama said, get the hell out. Look.
Can't cough nowadays without somebody thinking you got COVID, yeah.
Mama put you.
You can't be on that mic. People think you got COVID or cooties. Look.
And cooties might be a little worse than COVID now.
Bring your own mic. Not cooties. Cool. The cooties they got now, I wouldn't dare.
Yeah,
don't touch me.
A whole different kind of cooties nowadays, buddy.
That part. Cooties you can't get rid of.
Yeah, that's for damn sure.
Thank you.
That's for damn sure.
They ain't even got medicine for it.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they ain't even got medicine for the new cooties. You be in there just stuck. You and the doctor just confused.
Like, what the hell wrong with her?
He gotta take. Look, hey, the doctor gotta take out his flask. Look, he gotta sip out his flask. Look at the results again. Pass you the flask. This shit you got. Yeah, this ain't in my medical book. I ain't.
No, it's not. Shit,
this some new shit. So
look, he pull out a blunt. Like, I got to smoke this to figure it out. Jesus Christ, boy.
It's a matter of fact, I'm gonna take the day off. I'll be at the golf course. I can't do this.
I can't do this today. I'll probably be back next week. Got surgery tomorrow.
Let me ask you this. Is there any other places that you performed at aside from the South? Like, have you been to New York or California or things like that? And if so or not, where do you want to perform at?
I have not been out of Georgia or Alabama, but I do want to go to New York. I want to go to Chicago. I want to go to, it don't matter, Baltimore, Philadelphia. I just want to travel and see where I can make it at, and the places that if I by some miracle I bomb and just say Philadelphia, I'm gonna take what I did in Philadelphia, revamp it, and come back.
Ain't no such thing as bombing. That's what we look at in the comment. Ain't no bombing. You just gotta work on the jokes some more. Ain't no bombing.
Yeah.
Because believe you me, them same jokes that bombed in Philadelphia will kill in New York. Those same jokes that bomb in Philly will kill in Baltimore. So it ain't. Sometimes it ain't the joke. Sometimes it's the crowd. Sometimes it's always in the area. As long as you get up there and do what you supposed to do, you can't never blame yourself. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes it's the bar. Sometimes it's the club. Sometimes it's the people. So don't ever say the word bomb. You don't never bomb. You just might not have a good night that night.
Right.
Believe you me, because the best of them,
you 5 years in.
Yeah. And I already had my bad night.
Oh yeah, we have all had them. If you had no bad
guess what?
Nights,
they wasn't bad nights. They was learning. They was learning lessons because you still doing it. It didn't force you to quit. It didn't. It's not even the hardships of comedy.
Right.
The hardships of comedy is wondering how I'm gonna get to my next show, or dang, do I got bus fare? I got bus fare to eat something or make it to the next show. I've been in those situations. So it can get hard. It can get harder. But the situations we go through on stage, that's all a part of the journey. Those ups
Yep.
and downs, you feel like
Yep.
you bombed tonight, take it like that. Okay, that means your motivation has to kick in. Oh, let me do better tonight. Because if this comedian made him laugh and I didn't, and that comedian
Right.
made
Something
laugh
ain't right about that
and
picture.
it damns me. So take accountability as you get older in comedy. Take accountability because your timing may have been off. Go back to your rudimental and your fundamentals of comedy. We tend to forget that because we have a good night that night. We killed that night. Oh, I got a check for this one. Oh, they giving me a check. Boom, boom. But one thing about comedy, you got to show up every night, especially when it start rolling. They want to. I don't want to hear you sick. Oh, my cough and all that. Bring the cough to the joke too. Fuck that. I done had this cough about 6 months. It ain't COVID.
It ain't COVID, y'all.
God damn it. You better tell them it might be a loose hair or something, but keep the show going. That's all they here for is a good fucking laugh.
Look, I'm paid enough to bring my inhaler on stage with me, goddamn. Look.
You better. You better.
And
a glass of water.
I done seen one comic take his blood pressure medicine on stage before while he was doing his hour set. So I know anything is possible in comedy. It ain't nothing wrong with that shit. It's your show and then talk about it.
Exactly.
And then you can talk about it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You point out the elephant in the room. That's the best part of the joke. Is the funniest joke is the one everybody thinking it.
Yeah, because I know. I've seen how people look at me when I go on stage. Like, what is this female in this wheelchair finna say? And when I tell my first joke, they be like, hell no. Wait a minute, because my first joke is about me. If my comedy don't work out for me, I'm gonna have to become a stripper if my comedy don't work out. Yeah. And I mean that shit. Yeah. I mean it.
Yeah.
I promise y'all. I'm going back to KOD.
Most of us,
and that'll work.
Most of us gonna be strippers. Most of us gonna be stripping on OnlyFans.
Drug dealing or something. Some kind of way we gonna make some money out this motherfucker. Cause this shit is hard.
I'm going to OnlyFans. I'm renting me a condo in Miami and calling in some hoes.
Cody, you stupid.
I might do the mukbang. I'm gonna be eating on live. I'm gonna be eating food and shit like that. That's what I want to do.
700 pounds on TikTok.
We're gonna see him on.
We gotta find some. Yeah, we need some side hustles, y'all. We ain't gonna get it all the way just on this comedy situation.
That's right.
We better do some, sell some pies like Patti LaBelle or something.
That part.
Any hustle you get. Man. I'm learning how to cornroll. Fuck that. I'm about to start cornrolling on the side. I get boxing lessons. I'm about to get tap dancing lessons on the weekend. I'm trying to tell you, I study millionaires and billionaires. All of them had extra hustles and investments. And man, you better work your magic. I'm rapping now. I'm
Hey, gotta do what you gotta do.
I'm doing it all. I'm a Swiss Army knife now.
That point, you gotta do it all.
Tell me something, Shaquana. Tell me this. As being, I can call you a veteran now in comedy. When you talking to other young comedians, when they see you and they come up and show you the love when they get off stage and ask you this and ask you that, what do you tell young comedians now? What advice do you give them, just on their journey from your perspective, like after all your troubles and trials and tribulations? What do you tell young comedians? I'm pretty sure you come across, I know I've seen you put on shows for other comedians with disabilities and events like that. But what's your motivation being a face for comedy, just in that field?
If somebody that's got a disability come up to me and tell me that they dream is to do this, I tell them, get you a strong support system. That's number one. Get you a strong support system that's going to ride with you till the wheels fall off. Live your life because you got to. And first of all, you've already lived life because you are living it as a person with a disability. And write about what you know. Don't write about stuff that you don't know because to me, that's not going to do well for you. Talk about your disability. Talk about your struggles as a person with a disability. what the funny stuff that you've done as a person with a because we've all done some crazy shit. Somebody asked me the craziest thing I've ever done. I said, hell, I used to flip on my mama bed when she used to go to work and pray to God I don't break my back. Hell, I'm already disabled. I don't want to be handicapped. On top of it, look. And it was a dare that my brother made me do. And I'm the oldest. I'm like, why am I taking a dare from my brother? And I'm the oldest. I got to be stupid. So, but I tell them, live your life, especially females. I tell females, if you got to buy you any type of protection, do that. Don't drink when you go to these comedy clubs. Make sure that you are sober as hell. So that way you can be aware of everything that's going on around you. Because you got men and you got women that's going to try you.
Some predators out here.
Some predators. But my number one advice is to anybody. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. Get you a support system that's going to support you no matter what. That's going to encourage you to do this even when you want to quit. Right. That's the number one thing I do tell new comics. Get your support system. Somebody that's going to tell you the real.
Yeah. And speaking of which, when you're talking about out there in the public, how do you think it is out here now today as far as for women being out here in the world nowadays, how they, bashing men so badly and rather stay in the woods with the bear and all that kind of stuff? How do you feel as though like the relationships are in the way? How do you feel as though how the relationships are in today's society now? How they're portrayed?
I feel like this. You got a lot of women that's bitter, and they haven't gotten over that one dude that did them wrong. And I tell women all the time, you can't get mad with this dude. He gave you red flags throughout your relationship. The first red flag he gave you, you should have left then. You shouldn't have stayed 6 years. You shouldn't have gave this man 4 babies, knowing he had 4 when you got with him.
No doubt. You
should have left. You shouldn't even got with him when you saw he had a baby mama that was crazier than you was. Stop bashing men because you fell down the rabbit hole that the other one fell down. Because you got the red flags in front of you. Stop. And if you can't get over this man, go to counseling. And I always tell black women and black men, go to counseling when you can't get over something. Our parents used to tell us black folks don't go to counseling. They go to the church. No, go to counseling. Talk to somebody.
That was worse than counseling. That was worse than counseling.
See what I'm saying? Go to counseling. Go talk to somebody. Maybe you can let go some of that hate that you got. Because it's hate.
It's definitely
bashing each other. Because I'm tired of seeing men bashing women, women bashing boys.
Men bashing men. And we all fucked up, huh? Yeah. How that work? We got the audacity. We got the audacity to point the finger at each other, and we know we both fucked up. So, accountability.
And the crazy part about it, and I don't mean to make it about race, but black folks, we know we need each other. Black men.
Get on this.
Black men, we need y'all. Black women, they need us. We can't fight each other because we need each other. And it makes no sense. Our ancestors stuck together. So why the hell in 2026 we can't? It makes no sense. And our ancestors is laughing at us like we stupid.
Because we done got caught up in this Western societies. We is stupid. Because that's funny that you said about our ancestors. We'll sit here and talk about our ancestors and the new moon and all the astrology in the world. But all our ancestors had their husband and their wives right beside of them, marching down there, marching together and all that good stuff. We trying to march solo. Like, come on over here.
You can't do it. You cannot march together by yourself. You got to march hand in hand. Like, and people want to talk about how Martin cheated on Coretta. Okay, and she stayed. Why? Because they had to.
Right.
They had to. If they grew apart, what you think would have happened to her and him? Somebody would have killed her. Somebody would have killed him and their kids.
Yep.
So they stayed together to protect each other and their children. So stop bringing up the fact that that man cheated. They stayed together because they knew they saw the bigger picture.
She probably had her little side piece.
Yeah, she did.
Thank you.
I wouldn't doubt if she was messing with the mailman or the milkman out there.
The mailman or milkman.
Mr. Daddy. No, with me. You know, Cry had her little side piece too. She got to mess with Mr. Street.
Everybody did.
He don't get no trouble. He help out with the kids. With Martin gone. Mr. Harold was her man.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. And they probably met up in the daggone church too. That's probably what it was.
Talk about Mr. Harold.
See what I'm saying? Look, man, look.
History left Harold this. Good shit back then. Remember fuckers back then.
That's for damn sure.
Right.
Because the husbands was beating y'all, cheating on y'all, had a whole family across town. Don't act like y'all wasn't getting it in. Right. Come on now. Don't tell me.
I know we was, Coley.
I know.
I'm be trying to get me to tell the secrets now. Damn.
I know, right? She's trying to be a good old wholesome Southern girl. Now don't put the bad juju on the Southern girl. You know they don't play that shit, man.
They gonna take my woman card from me.
Yeah, it is. Don't put that juju on her like that now. So that's dope that we are.
This is the best, worst ones. They can cook.
Yeah, you're right.
And they can drive tractors, homie. Come on, damn show. They can work a six shift tractor and bake a pie in 22 minutes, bro. You can't mess with no Southern girl. I know a Southern girl gonna kidnap me and murder me one day.
You need to stop.
Deep South too. She gonna be from Mississippi.
She gonna have the upper of me.
Because they know how to get us. They know our weakness. They know our weakness is through our stomach. You feed us real good, we'll be anything you want us to be. I know I'll come home every night.
Just don't eat nothing red that they cook you.
I know that's right. I done heard the myth about that. Don't never eat the spaghetti. Lord have mercy. Now, and as a matter of fact, now that we're sitting on here talking about it, somebody who's officially from the South, is that really true? Or is that an old wives' tale myth?
That's so true. That is so
true,
true. It's true. Oh my God. I tell both of my brothers, if you got a girl and she tell you she want to cook spaghetti, you better beat her when that heifer cooking. Cause goddamn, if you start acting funny, I'm beating you myself. For that.
One of us on this, hey Shaquana, one of us on here ate somebody was spaghetti, and I ain't saying who it was, and it wasn't me, but I'm just saying somebody done went crazy.
I ate the spaghetti. I'm cool. I ain't go crazy though.
You sure you
I eat because spaghetti my favorite food. I got to try the spaghetti. That's how I judge my women is how they cook spaghetti. You just got to make sure they ain't cooking spaghetti around their cycle. That's the key to the game. Yeah, so you better cook that spaghetti in the middle of the month.
You don't know.
I checked the refrigerator like I checked the medicine cabinet. Don't worry about it.
I checked the cupboards. You wouldn't even know it.
There you go.
See, you got to think of all angles.
One thing about a woman, y'all is undefeated.
And then look, another thing, if you got locks or you got braids, you better be careful about who you let their hands in your head, because they can get you like that too.
Yeah, everybody playing my head.
Already know. It's 1,000 ways to get you. Oh yeah, it's 1,000 ways to get you. Trust me, my grandmother had a book.
I was gonna say, them black women and them ancestors know all the ways to get you too.
She ain't play.
And I ain't trying to do none of them. Cause look, I feel like this. If you want me, you want me. If you don't, you don't. I ain't finna do nothing to try to make you stay with me. From there. Sure. If you love me, you love me. If you don't, you don't. Bye.
Yeah.
We got time.
Yeah, it's dangerous when you're playing with the magic, trying to force somebody to do something they don't want to do. So it'll always eventually backfire.
Yes, it will.
You don't know what you're doing. You might get what you want, but you're going to get something that you ain't asked for in trade. So
thank you. So
be careful. Watch what they doing. You better off praying to Jesus for what you want before you mess with that.
At least it won't ricochet back on you.
Yeah, you be all right with old Jesus. You can joke around all day and wish to Jesus. That's like wishing to a genie. But you mess around with some real magic and you know something and you ain't doing it right.
Right.
You're gonna be in some trouble.
Do they really still practice? They still practice that down there in the South, Shaquan?
Hell yeah, bro.
Really? Okay.
They practice it even more. The world almost over.
That's probably why it's almost over. They down there doing that shit, about to fuck some shit up out here.
You better pray to your grandmother right now. How the things are going right now, you better pick an ancestor and stick with them.
You better pray to your ancestor. Shoot, get you some good saves.
Ain't no time to be backsliding in the church.
Yeah, you got time
Man,
for that
you be in that church if you want to. Your house gonna catch on fire.
Shut up,
you know, daggone right. That's right about that. Hell yeah.
Going to hell for that one.
Hell yeah. Hey, it is what it is.
I ain't gonna be by myself. Hey, but Shaquana, I'm gonna have comedians like Rob Coffey, comedian Shaquana. I can name some names. We gonna have a great set down in hell. I ain't gonna be alone. I'm good. Look, it ain't gonna be too cold. See, I like it hot. I don't like it all cold and shit like that. I ain't trying to go to heaven with the hops and gotta wait on my wings and shit.
Right.
Send me where the action gonna be at. I know it's gonna be a crowd down there to watch my set in hell.
Thank you.
I'm good.
I try to send somebody to hell with me every day, every chance I get.
Hey, come on.
I can't wait.
I got an extra ticket. I got this extra ticket because guess what? In reality, ladies and gentlemen, Rob and Shaquana, we in hell. Get comfortable. We okay. It's okay. It won't hurt for long.
No, it won't.
Everybody got their ticket to punch. You won't be here for long.
Right.
At the high times, look, everybody got 5 minutes on the clock. You better shoot your best shot. Put them numbers up. Try to get on the highlight reel and get the fuck out the way and mind your business while you're doing it, because nothing is guaranteed. If anything I've learned in my years of being here, you got to do what you got to do. Try not to step on nobody's toes. Right. Yeah, they hating. Yeah, they watching, but they can't do nothing about it when you on your shit. So keep on going. What can we do?
That's it.
Or stop. You can stop. You can not play the game. That's an option too. That's an option too. But if you playing, don't bitch and moan. And stand on your shit. If a motherfucker cross you, check it, keep it moving. Don't give too much energy to things you know that's gonna just drain you. Especially people in your past. We on a new frontier now in life where in the last few years, especially in the last 3 years after COVID cleared up, if you haven't focused more on you and getting your family together and priorities and setting boundaries in your life, man, things that's gonna happen in the next 4 or 5 years,
right?
People just not gonna be able to take. It's gonna be people jumping out of buildings, committing suicide because people didn't take a chance and focus on them. They're so distracted by social media and instant entertainment and forget about just everyday life. And that's what's getting. Don't get caught up in AI and VR and everything else, and then forget your lights gotta get paid and your food gotta buy foods. Your kids gotta eat. Right. So just real life is still going on. That's the pre-show every week. Thank you for coming on here as a beautiful Black woman, stand-up comedian. That's in our family of comedians, reacclaiming and reassuring that you see the same things in life that. It's on you. Won't you accept?
Right.
No doubt. And like he said, we definitely appreciate you coming on the show, man. We definitely appreciate you. We done got it all the way down to the roach now. We done finished our J's up. Everybody got to do what they got to do now. We got some other side things we need to start working on. Right. Shaquana, before we get out of here, tell us about some upcoming shows. Tell us about your Instagram and all that good stuff, where we can find you at.
Okay, well, you can find me on Instagram, Shaquana, SHAQUENA 3939. You can find me on YouTube, Shaquana Harris. I just spelled my first name. My last name is HORACE. I got a show coming up March the 21st in Columbus, Georgia, Hideaway Lounge. So it's an open mic. Okay. So make sure y'all come out. Have a good time. It's a competition, open mic. $100 is on the table. So y'all, I'm trying my best to snatch them $100.
Right. Get in where you fit in. That's right.
Trying to get in where I fit. I'm trying to snatch
Tell
them
them get to
$100.
you in ones.
I know, right?
Tell them you want your $100 in
Come
ones,
on.
all ones.
All
Look, the
ones.
100 and the one, that's the foundation for your scripting. So you already got the idea just in case.
Thank you, because I tell y'all, if I don't win that competition, y'all gonna find me at the nearest strip club here in Columbus,
I know
Georgia.
that's right. Right in Magic City with Atlanta Hawks and all of them.
Thank you.
Cody,
She
tell
get
me where
the
we can
check.
find
She
you
going
at,
to get a
Cody.
check.
No doubt.
Hey, you can find me on Instagram at Cody the Comedian. All platforms, Cody the Comic. I'm definitely about to pop up in a little bit on Shaquana's podcast. Shaquana, please shout out your podcast real quick before we get off here, because she's granting me as a guest to come on tonight.
It is called Laughs and Libations Podcast. You can come on there. You can be drinking. You can be smoking, whatever your libations is, as long as it ain't crack, meth, or fentanyl.
Hey, it might work for some people. You
I'm
never
down
know. I know some functional crackheads now. They just on the crack and can live life,
You
got
know
government
what?
jobs.
Don't you start this.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And I am your great friend, Mr. Rob Coffee. You can catch me, of course, on all social medias: Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. Also, please make sure y'all follow the Smoking Roaches podcast on all social media platforms as well. Also, one more thing, another shout out to our sponsors, Bandslandia Marketing, Clothing, Merchandise Group, man. Yeah, make sure y'all check them out. Make sure y'all follow them on Instagram and on all social medias. If y'all trying to get yourself marketing out there, trying to get your promotions up, trying to get those numbers up so you can get monetized, mess with my boys over at Bandslandia, man. They're going to tell you something nice to get you going the right way, bro.
Right.
Oh yeah, one more thing. Make sure y'all hop on the on all social media platforms. I did just drop the promo plug new song for the theme song for the show. So make sure y'all send some likes, some shares. I don't care about the comments. You can leave likes, hate, good, whatever. But shout out to the Smoking Roaches, and you know we making moves now.
Right.
And we're going to catch you on the next one, man. Here's the song. Matter of fact, here's the song that he's talking about right here, man. Make sure y'all liking and y'all enjoy and y'all subscribe to everything else that's the Smoking Roaches, man. We'll catch you on the next one. We grow good. We smoke good. Hey, man, what you smoking down to the roach?
We smoking down to the roach.
All right.
To the roach. Yeah, convo, get lit. Dope gas you can't miss. So high you in bliss. Hey, you ain't know how we go. Coughing cold, we over the spot. Smoking roaches in the building, and you got to keep it high. Catch us live on YouTube and the Spotify. Beat the
Yeah, hello. That's unmuted. That's all.
Okay, I got to go so I can